Hey everyone, I've got another recent vinyl finds and other acquisitions video for you. I've been building these up for probably since the last time I did a vinyl finds video, and there's quite a few things. Check it out. So these are gifts, and these are things I bought, and all kinds of stories in here. So let's get into showing you the details, and of course there will be needle drops and laser drops. So check it out. All right, this is the stuff I've collected, acquired over the past couple months or so. Let me start with something that's not a record or a CD, okay? This is really cool. All right, I was digging around in this thrift store in this little bin of kids' toys, and there's this little dollhouse radio, a cool little old dollhouse radio, and then when you push the drawer open, it's a record player in there. Isn't that cool? I think I got that for like $1. Love that. Anyway, vintage radio from a dollhouse to start off the festivities here. And then we have this amazing gift, and this is more than one record gift here. Now, this is a band called End Time from Sweden. They are doom with a little death taste to their sound, and it's, look at this. Looks amazing, right? Impending Doom is the name of this record. Heavy Psych Sounds is the label. Some of you are familiar with that, I'm sure. And this was given to me by this guy here in the Devo shirt. His name's Christian. Yes, he's in this band, and he's a Devo fan, and I think he tries to work in a Devo reference to most of the records he is a part of, so we're going to look for those. Of course, that's the Devo reference here. Look at those cool fake stickers. Now, we're going to open this up, and we're going to give you some needle drops on it. Let's go ahead and open it now, because I'm curious to see what color vinyl we got here. It says the limited edition colored vinyl. So that must mean we have the, oh, look at this. Whoa. That's great. All right. Wow, that's pretty fancy. That's pretty fancy. Now, the cool thing is that my friend Christian gave me also the Ultra limited edition vinyl. Now, this is the limited edition colored vinyl. This is the Ultra limited edition colored vinyl. Let's see what that's all about. All right, here we go. That opened right nicely. Oh, whoa, look at that. I don't even know if I have a record that's quite like this. I've seen them before, but I've never had the, like a bomb pop. It looks like a bomb pop. You guys from America know what a bomb pop is, right? Now, I think that we're going to have some needle drops on this right now. Okay, some quick snippet samples of Impending Doom album by End Time. And check out this gatefold. Looks like an old VHS tape. Pretty cool. That's great. And thank you again, Christian, for sending me this stuff. Here we go. Called tortured vocals there. Yeah, all right, let's check the other side, but the other color vinyl. Dig it. All right, this is the Ultra limited edition colored vinyl version. Side B, a few snippets of End Time. Here we go. So doomy, so doomy. All right, here we go. Last little snippet. the beautiful tortured vocals of End Time. All right, so let's go to the other things that Christian has given me here. It's this. This is a compilation called Doom Sessions Volume 7. It's on the Heavy Psych Sounds label again. Of course, it has my friend Christian's band End Time and a band from the Carolinas, which is where I'm from here, Cosmic Reaper. And cool cover. This is the Devo reference on this one. End Time covers a Devo song called Tongue of Life. It's kind of an obscure early Devo song. Let's see, limited edition colored vinyl. I'm interested. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, looks pretty. Oh yeah, that goat looks good in violet. It sure does. Kind of like Donny Osmond. So there's those, and it goes on. Christian also gave me a record by this band, Undergang. Now, Undergang is a thrash band, and really interesting cover there. And of course, colored vinyl. Right? I believe this is purple, if I'm not mistaken. And then another cool thing about this is that the artwork on the sleeve is done by the infamous Mike Diana, who does, fairly rude drawings. And also included in this record is this really cool poster. Look at that. Right on. Great artwork. So, moving right along, the Christian gift doesn't stop there. This guy from Sweden hooked me up. He also gave me this Undergang 7-inch and this Undergang 7-inch. And we're going to give you a dose of this right now. Let's do some needle drops on this, and we'll do Doom Sessions as well. Let's just do it all right now. Check it out. Okay, here's a few quick snippets from the Doom Sessions Volume 7. Now, again, this has End Time on it, who we just heard, but they do a Devo cover here. It's a really weird song called Tunnel of Life. And, there's also this other band, Cosmic Reaper, on here. So let's check out a few snippets. And the first snippet you're going to hear is from the Devo cover. Here we go. That is great. That is the doomiest Devo I've ever heard, for sure. Yeah. Heavy, heavy. And now a few snippets from side 2. All right, now, another band that my friend Christian in End Time sent me, another band he's involved with, Undergang. This is some snippets off this album here, The Mother of Armageddon. All right, so this is thrashy stuff, supposedly. Can't wait to hear it. Here we go. Yeah. 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 Oh, man, that sounds great. Yeah. I'm digging it. Let's check side 2 out. All right, snippets on side 2. digging it. Now, the vocals sometimes remind me of a little bit of Impaled Nazarene, which I really dig. So on to the next one. All right, now some snippets on this Undergang 7-inch. This came out in 2007. Oh, look, there's a Devo dude. Look at that. Yeah, so here we go. Some quick snippets on this thrashy stuff here. That sounds great. Yeah, let's try side 2.
Poses are out there. Hey, I ain't gonna pose you, man. Check this out.
Call themselves punkers?
Yeah. Yeah. It's got a very suicidal feel to it for sure. I dig it. I love it. All right, and here's Undergang's 2008 7-inch. All right. Dig the Kiss shirt. All right, so ready to go? More thrashy stuff in tiny snippets. Love that. God damn, that's great. Oh, that's very suicidal. All right, let's try the second side here. Thank you so much, Christian, for this stuff. It's so cool. Yeah. I love this stuff. Hell yeah, Undergang, I'm with it. And just in case you didn't notice, I gotta point out another Devo dude on the cover. Pretty cool. Now, moving on. After that fantastic gift, well, I do have to mention that he also gave me End Time on CD. Fantastic. I love CDs. I listen to them in the car. I dig it. Well, speaking of CDs, let's show you this band here. This is a band, 2 guys in the band, and they contacted me at some point recently and said, hey, we want to send you our Spotify link or whatever for our music. Would you check it out and let us know what you think? And I said, well, I don't really do digital music. I don't really listen to Spotify. I don't have an account. You know, maybe one day you'll put it on physical media. And they said, well, we're going to do that just for you. So they released their first EP on CD, UPC code and everything, just because I wanted it on physical media, featuring Joe Queer in the song from the punk band The Queers. Now, I like this stuff. It's pop punk. It's kind of got a little kind of 70s punk vibe to some of the stuff. Great. I really dig it. And it's so DIY. It comes with stickers and everything and a nice little letter. Let's check out some laser drops on this Metric FUCK-TON CD. Okay, everyone. Some quick laser drops on this CD by my friends Metric FUCK-TON. And poppy punk stuff. And I dig it. So we're just going to do some quick little snippets here. sound good. Yeah. The guy's voice is great. I love that one. All right. Thank you, Metric. Fuckton. Right, so I dig it. Pop punk isn't for everybody, but I like it. I'm a fan of that kind of stuff. Now, we're going to go to a religious record. Now, you guys know that I collect Merrill Womack, if you've been following my channel for any amount of time. Merrill Womack is a gospel singer who lost his face in a plane accident, burned his face off. He had put out one album before his face was burned off. And on that album, I think his face was on the cover like 100 times. And then he got his face burned off, and he kept putting out albums, and he kept putting his face on the cover. And I have a huge collection. If you want to search Merrill Womack, and there's his name right there, search Merrill Womack on my channel. You'll see a really cool video about my collection and my interactions with Merrill. And so this is a record that I had already, but, or so I thought I had. But I always get Merrill stuff when I find it at thrift stores because I have to rescue it. It just deserves to be rescued, right? And this one, though, I'm such a Merrill Womack collector that I will get down to the nitty-gritty with these things. So I compared the labels to the other ones I had. And this one's different. This one has a trademark line right there, or copyright, actually, that my other versions of this record don't have. So it goes in the collection and into my Discogs list as a new Merrill Womack record in my hoard. So you don't want to, there's no needle drops on Merrill. You don't need that. These next few records, there's no needle drops. Tammy, another religious record, gospel record. I collect PTL and Tammy Faye Baker records. I have for many years. This is one I did not have. Picked it up for cheap, and I'm digging it. I used to live near PTL when I was a young punk rocker, and we used to go hang out at PTL's this big place they had. It was kind of like an amusement park and a hotel and a gift shop and all this stuff. And we used to go hang out there just to disturb people because it was close to our house. So another great one for my religious collection. And this one takes the cake as far as the recent religious records I've found. I found this in Virginia. And I collect records, obviously, religious records with people in wheelchairs, some kind of defect, some kind of disease, missing an eye, maybe, I don't know. I collect records like this, and I'd never seen this one before, and I really dig it. Jimmy Gillette, and there he is on the back, a slightly different pose, black and white, a little more artsy. God's Amazing Love. I'm digging it, but yeah, I'd never seen this before. I was very happy to pick it up. I think I paid $5 for it, which is a high price for me to pay typically, but I got this at a real record store and not really a thrift store. So yeah, it was worth $5 for sure. Gold. Now, this is a weird story about this one. And we don't need to do needle drops on this because everybody knows what this is. Now, this is left on my doorstep here at my Raleigh home. And it was from a guy who calls himself Melvin Palsy. You can see he wrote it on the cover there in Sharpie. Anyway, he left this record for me. He's a guy that lives in town here in Raleigh with a list of demands for this record. Long story short, there was a patch attached to this record, and he wanted me to scan the patch and make stickers out of the patch for him or something. Anyway, I hooked him up. Let's just see what the vinyl looks like. Now, that's what I call music. And I do love disco. I have a great disco collection of Village People, Casey and the Sunshine Band, Discotheques and the Sexolettes. I love all that stuff. Now, let's see. This came out in 2023. Oh, yeah. Pank. Purdy. All right. That's nice. Well, there's 2 records in there. Again, I love disco. Can't wait to hear more of that. Just hearing it come out of the cover sounded great. Now, the last couple of records I have to show are related to this band. And I've talked about this band before on my channel. Macula Dog. Macula Dog. And they sent me this record. I had met one of these guys, I don't know, 10 years ago or so, or longer ago maybe. Yeah, maybe longer than 10 years ago now. But anyway, he had remembered me meeting him in New York. He sent me this record of his band. This is their latest release, Macula Dog, and this is called Orange 2. Orange 2. And it's great, great synth, electronic weirdness. Costuming is all used during their live performances, which they just got off tour, and I got to see them. But anyway, what I'm getting to is these guys did a show in Virginia. I drove to see them, and while I was there, they were nice enough to give me a couple of other records. This one here is their first release, and this came out in 2015. It's just called Macula Dog, and that was kind of what they were wearing on stage there. Look at that. So it was actually two guys in the band, and they had these mannequins, these dummies they would wear on their back as they played, and the dummies were dressed exactly like them. Great stuff. Yeah, this is a really cool band. Very interesting, weirdo stuff. And look at that. If that's not sexy and fire and just everything that pop music needs to be right there, I don't know what it is. But yeah, Macula Dog. I've given you needle drops on the Orange 2 record in past videos. Now I think what I'm going to do is we're going to just take this record right here, Macula Dog, and play it for you just in snippets. Here we go. All right, and now for something completely different. This is Macula Dog, their 2020 release of the same name. And check this out. Some snippets of this high weirdness. Here we go. God damn, that's great. Ooh. Oh yeah, let's try side 2 real quick. All right. God, man, that's great. Woo! Macula Dog, get it. Oh, so weird. All right, great. Now, then I got this one at the show as well. Macula Dog. This is called Breezy, and this was released in 2020. Now look at their costumes there. Look at that. How cool is that? Those pants. Oh my God. Okay, so look, it's cool. It's got the title on a sticker on the sleeve so that the cover is actually no words on it at all, which is nice. And let's see the insides here. Any pictures of them? No, I don't think so. No more pictures. But this is a beautiful black vinyl album, and we're going to do some needle drops on it right now. All right, next up, Macula Dog with their record called Breezy. This is cool. All right, some snippets coming up. Side B coming up. All right, Macula Dog, side B. Breezy. Yeah. Macula Dog. And to finish everything up, I just wanted to show you that I also got the Macula Dog Orange 2 album on CD. when I was there seeing them in Virginia. And holy crap, they're great live. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing all this stuff I've brought into my home against my better judgment. Talk to you next time. May the rock and roll gods bless you as they've blessed me. You know what I mean? Talk to you later.